And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Chrono Trigger. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and endings ho. That's right. We're going to get ourselves another ending here. I'm going to probably try and see if we can get a couple endings per episode. At least two of these shorter endings, but chances are this is going to be another episode-long one, because I am going to show my fight with Lavos each time. That way you guys can see what I have to endure to get through the fight. You know, you're not just seeing the endings, per se. You're seeing where I'm getting them in the game, when I'm getting them. And we had just defeated Yakra in 600 AD, or the Middle Ages, and met Frog for the first time in the game. And then this is us going back to the future. Right? To which we will then fight Lavos. Which is still one of the harder fights. But it is going to be roughly the same fight we did before. Because it'll be Chrono and Meryl. Right? Luca, I think, bolts out, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't care for the text. You guys know pretty much where we are at this stage of the game. No, I'm not ready to escort you home, Meryl. We've got things to do. Do. As we face levels. We don't really want to mess around with this too much. Because trust me, getting to this point where we fight Lavos again is going to be really easy on multiple occasions. But I figure it was worth it to show you the Lavos fight each time we have to survive it. That way you can see what we got to go through to get, you know, the ending. And where we are in the game. Because it's one thing for me to just collect all the endings and show them to you. It's another thing for you to see where I am in the game exactly to get the endings. I'm hoping to get them all. I may not get them all, but I'm hoping to get them all. But our strategy has not changed. Okay, we're gonna have to heal after this. Or not. I mean, we're still gonna have to heal, but... Alright, let's go have the Lavos fight. And again, like I said, once we have more characters to fight Lavos with, this will actually go a lot faster. Paste Chrono. So yeah, if you're just interested in the ending, jump to the end of the video for sure. Damn it. All right. We were close. If we had a third character, that would have gone faster. Some healing. And we just keep the pressure on. We can speed this up a little. Just laying the smack down pretty much. Okay, we gotta correct this. Oh well, there's that. Then we move on to the next stage here. Same dialogue as before. Not much to say about it, right? Thrown into yet again another battle. Not taking a risk. We gotta get haste on everybody too, that's the other thing I need to stop dicking around with here. That could actually kill Chrono. It probably will too, with my luck. Or it did not. There we go. And we are now back on track to killing this sucker. Keep it up. Okay, we'll heal. Hit him again. its course. And then... hit him again. We're actually good. And there it is. Same strategy as before. Not much to it. And like I said, it's just going to get easier from here, but there is another hard boss fight when we get to it, because there was some added stuff in one of the versions before this one. But I figure we just do the basic endings, work our way up to that big ending. It says, wearing our disguise out again, are we? There was this big war 100 years ago against the Phoenix army. My mom said if we lost, we wouldn't be having a fair like this today. Majesty, I'd hardly recognize you with that makeup. Something strange here. Let's go back to the castle. Okay. What could it be? What could it be? Father, the townspeople are acting strangely.
Calm down, Lydia. Where have you been? I see you have been hopping around dressed like a human again.
Everybody keeps saying that. What's that supposed to mean?
You know very well what it means. I don't know what kind of game you're playing at, but there's no need for you to keep dressing that way. It must be uncomfortable. Come, you're just in time. I was just about to take a look at this 400-year-old film of our ancestors' wedding. We found it when we were cleaning up the treasury.
Why is she making frog noises? Meryl, tell me you're not a... Oh. Oh, no. She marries Frog. That's pretty bad. So there you go. We're getting the ending here as such. The marriage of her and Frog. No! Oh, man. The end. Friend. There's also some endings that I don't think are going to be on our ending list, like at the end of the game. I don't know if they have them in or not, but there's actually endings if you lose to Lavos. And then there's another ending we might go after as well, just to show it to you, I believe. I'm not going to ruin it. There is another ending that deals with certain things. Accessors of Guardia. Save completion data. Whatever. And whatnot. So let's load a Vanished Princess. And it's right where we last saved. So there is another ending for y'all. Let's go ahead and get to the next one, I guess. Okay, to give you an idea where we are, we just got to the end of time for the first time after going to the future. And you can see Robo is here with us. This is one of the times when we can now challenge Lavos again. And he's going to tell us to be careful of that. Mm. 2, 3. Oh, we can challenge him. I didn't really mean to do that, but here's that I did. Now you can see he's a much different form than he's ever been, that we've ever seen him before in the past. And he'll give us different rewards. I mentioned that earlier. He'll give us different rewards, basically. Again, he's not a big deal. It's like every 10 or so levels, he'll transform into a different version of himself. Yeah. Uh-oh. Shit, I didn't mean to attack again. Not like this dude can beat us, but whatever. I mean, he might be able to if my timing is off with healing, but... or reviving, for that matter. So there we go. Very useful. Especially if I want elixirs. But that wasn't really what I meant to do. And we're gonna go to the Day of Lavos. Pretty much to achieve another ending. And this team's pretty good, not gonna lie. Dun dun dun. What'll be interesting though is these battles will get a little easier / faster. And you'll see why I say that. Because now that we have 3 characters, it's just more damage and more, you know, stuff for us to deal with. And so we're going to fight him in different formats now, because it's just, as we progress through the game, he's going to have different modes. Nothing we can't handle. And that's funny because we haven't run into that yet. Okay, that does it. I'm doing this wrong. There we go. Like I said, it's interesting we gotta fight all the modes like this, because we haven't run into any of this. Hit him hard. Okay, so he's fire now. So at least now we know. Yay for that. Let's keep it up. Hit him again. Let's do it. Alright. We gotta get to another space part with this. This is where we now want to probably heal up. And this is probably going to be really what we do most of the times we fight this form. We're going to haste. You can't really confuse us at the moment. I didn't mean to attack. And that's all she wrote there. Now we actually get to the real fight. So yeah, every time we do an ending, I'm going to show you this, because why not? Because I still want you to see where it happens. Actually, I may cut this out, because it's like, really you're seeing a lot of stuff. We can also save, strangely enough, but we don't need to do that. Because again, we fight Lavos Cell. Nipple lasers activate. See if we can knock this out before it has a chance to... There we go, and that prevents the status effects. So already we got one hell of a team. Let's go to Fire Sword 2. While Meryl starts passing around the healing. Let's actually stop fooling around here. Trying to power through this, and I'm not powering through it really at all. Almost actually thinking the Fire 2 strat is not useful. So we could do this plus this. It doesn't matter anyway. So going to round 2.
Let's make sure we kill it, because I don't want to get status effect hit. There we go.
It didn't help that I didn't wait for it to lower its defense. Not really paying attention to how much damage I'm doing. I'm too busy making sure I don't screw my patterns up. Which is not helping me in this exact moment. Ah, shit. Not like we're hurting for elixirs. Shit. Oh my god, what am I doing? Make sure Meryl's up high enough to avoid getting one-shotted.
I don't think I hasted Luca, but whatever. And there it is. Didn't matter anyway. As there we go, we win yet again. And there we go. We get yet again another ending. It's kind of neat in its own way, you know? This ending I've never liked. It's very blunt and very simple. I mean, I guess there's a charm to it, like there is in many of the silly endings that are in this game, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, like I said, this is not a hard boss if you structure what you're trying to do to win. Some of you might be saying, wow, you're making this look absurdly easy. It's not. It's because I leveled by doing Black Omen or Dark Omen, whatever it is, 2 other times. Walking through it, fighting everything. I did really good. I got really lucky getting the rocks on the Mountain of Woe or whatever. So, you know, there is a reason why I'm not struggling. It's because I did approach the ending of the initial ending of the game prepared. And that's the real thing. If we were 5 levels lower, these battles would be insanely difficult. As you can see, that just that ultimate physical attack would wipe everyone except Chrono. Then I'd have to revive every character. And Chrono's not good at it. He's not very good at reviving characters. Even though he has a spell, it's still not as good as you would want it to be. Just as a heads up. So... yeah, you get all these different endings. They're cute. This one is more just a credit roll-ish ending, if I'm not mistaken. Nothing too crazy about it. Probably one of the... I would argue with one of the weaker kind of endings possible. But yeah, this is definitely like we ran out of ideas. Just do this. Just make a comedy sketch. Okay. So we'll skip this, and we get the ending number 4, good night. Sure. So if you want to get an idea where we're at with endings, we haven't gotten 2-1 through 4, but we've done 3, 4, and 5. So let's see, we got at least how many episodes? 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 left. Well, that's me being generous. We actually have more than that, but I'm being hyperbolic. I don't want to give too much away, but we've unlocked everything, you know, that's here in the illustrations and sound. It's the ending log we got to keep working at. And as I pointed out, or at least explained, we could just reload and it takes us right before we, you know, dealt with Lavos. So as long as we can keep going back in time and, you know, continuing our storyline, we can work at these endings indefinitely. Like I said, I'm going to eventually try to show a bad ending. I want you guys to be able to see it, for sure. So, there's, I think, 2 bad endings, like screw up endings. So I may as well include those too, right? those will go pretty quick because I could just rig the battle in my favor so that it happens rather quickly, but it's easier said than done. One of them's going to be a lot easier said than done. The other ending, however, is going to be difficult. So I don't know. I may exclude those because they don't count towards our completion bonus. They're just neat little things to see if you're that interested in seeing it. So, anywho, with that said, thanks for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Studios for more live gaming action. When we come back, more endings. More endings indeed. Oh boy, we have so many endings to do. I'm gonna have to fight Lavos at least like 8 more times. I don't think it's that many, but it's definitely, well, it might be. But it'll be quite a bit. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you guys next time.